Hey guys, it's Black Rain from Dead Company Airsoft, and today we're going to be talking about the JG M4 sopmod, or as its tactical name is, the F6617. Now, you can get this gun at Airsoft GI for $160 or Airsoft Megastore for $160. I don't know if it's on Airsplat or not, probably not, because Airsplat sucks, and Evike for around $150 to $160. You can get even more discounts with 20% discounts, like I got 20 in my pocket. I'm not advertising for Airsoft GI, by the way. Now, this gun is based on its real firearm counterparts, the M4-a1 designed by Colt, which obviously has no trades whatsoever. I actually removed some stickers it had on it for warning purposes, and I just didn't like the look of them. What else? Okay, so let's get to the features of this gun. The gun comes with a 300 round M4 high cap, 4 rail covers, and that's about it, and a 8.4 volt 1500 milliamp battery, which I recommend upgrading your battery because it's kind of a slow battery, and a trickle charger, which I do not recommend keeping. I recommend getting rid of that and getting a smart charger right away, because trickle chargers suck and smart chargers are amazing. Now, now let's get to the features of this gun. The main construction of the receiver, which is what most people look for, is a plastic construction. Now, this can be upside or downside for 2 reasons. The reason it would be a pro is because it makes the gun lighter and much more maneuverable. It's a con because this plastic in particular is very flimsy, and it's not a strong plastic. Like, you can hear it creak when you bend it. Not right now because I have a magazine in it. Now, what I really recommend doing with this gun is getting a metal body. It's also very easy to disassemble, as most M4s are. And what else? Other features are its metal rail system. Now, this rail system is something different for JG because they don't make normal rail systems like this. Their normal rail system gun is M4 is their JG M4S system, which is exactly the same gun as this, unless you get the metal one, because there isn't a metal version of this that I know of, and unfortunately, I don't think there is one available. But there are some cons to a system where you can't fit a very large range batteries because they tend to be very constrictive in size. It has a triangle sight with the post and a rear flip sight where you can basically attach any of your favorite optics, or you just remove the entire thing entirely and just attach an optic throughout the entire rail system. Now, the sights are a pinhole aperture and an open hole aperture, and they are adjustable for elevation. The front sight is also adjustable for elevation. The selector switch is not ambidextrous. It is only on the left side of the gun, and it makes a very loud click when you switch the modes, which I am very fond of because it makes it much easier to know when you're on a different fire mode. The stock, in my opinion, is one of the better features of this gun, except for the rear butt pad. I'll get to that in a second. The stock can carry pretty much all your nunchuck style batteries, which is kind of a con in its own way because you are restricted to that one type of battery. But then again, who doesn't have a ton of nunchucks with them at all times, anyways? Because they're the most common battery, anyways, other than like small types or large top batteries. What else this gun comes with is a polymer pistol grip and a metal orange flash hider, which has been removed because it's on my PDW at the moment. Reason for that, I have to reroute you to the PDW video. The rail covers are removable this way, and very easily removed. What else is attached? Now let's get to the con of the buttstock. The buttstock has 2 prongs on the side, and the reason this thing is attached with tape is because those prongs broke off. Unfortunately, that's what happened with those prongs, and it really made me angry. Now you can be very careful and not break those prongs off by pressing the prongs in when you remove the buttstock edge each time, but eventually it might break off. I've been doing that for quite a while and they still broke off. And now you can just reattach it with some electrical tape and you'll still remain most of your aesthetic needs. It does have a working charging handle, which reveals the hop-up, which is a standard M4 hop-up, and it uses a version 2 gearbox, so it has to use this M4 hop-up. And this will do that for you, and it makes it much easier on the player. I personally like doing this a lot. It makes me feel cool, which is the only reason that people play Airsoft. What else is very easy? The pins on the gun are pretty easy to eject. I can do it right now, which is a kind of a pro and kind of a con at the same time. And the magazine release is very crisp. Press to eject the magazine. Now, another pro with this gun is its magazine compatibility. It will take a mid-cap magazine or an Ares or any other form of mid-cap extremely well. I personally love this because I love to use mid-caps. It also takes high caps extremely well. This gun is extremely compatible with most magazines. I have not tried all magazines out there because that would cost me tons and tons of money. What else is on this? It also has a bayonet lug, which will work with any matrix bayonet, or if you find a rubber bayonet somewhere, it'll clip on right away. Which is also a plus with the triangle sight because it looks cool. And that's about it on this gun. Its FPS is about 360 to 380 FPS, which in my opinion is perfect because that is the best FPS in my opinion to be used in field, and you can downgrade it to CQB FPS like 300 to 350. I would recommend keeping this at 360 FPS because it's a perfect FPS for this gun and in field. It is also very accurate, which is not a real, is personally a very huge plus for most other airsofters, because who doesn't want an accurate gun? And what else in this gun? This thing's also metal. The rails are metal, and the buffer tube is also metal, with this thing here also being metal. You can also attach a QD mount on the bottom. That's about all for the M4. Thank you for watching.